Moving on to the champion bumper, the final grade one on Wednesday. It's for me currently your 130 favourite. A Dream to Share 11-2. Fun 7-1. Chapeau Desai 9-1. Better Days Ahead 12-1. Western Diego 12-1. Fact to File 12-1. 14-1 bar. Right, Mikey Fogarty, you ride out in Willie Mullins' yard. Shed some light on these Willie Mullins bumper horses for me. Who's top of the pecking order? Who's no good? Who would you ride if you had a choice? We don't want any N here now. We want decisiveness.
They're all in the melting pot, like there, yeah.
But what would you ride?
Your man in Navan was very impressive looking. It's for me, yeah. At the moment, Fact to File is solid, and yeah, I'd have to go with him, yeah.
Do you ride out any of them in work?
Yeah.
Which ones?
A good few of them, yeah.
Well, that's one of the reasons you're here, like, to tell us a bit about
them. They're all working well, like they're all, yeah.
But which is the best of them, like?
But sure, you wouldn't be working them, like, really hard.
What's your gut telling you, like?
The favourite nearly at the moment maybe is.
Do you ride him in work?
No, but I've seen him. I've seen him though. Yeah.
So who do you actually ride in work?
I've rode Fact to File before. I've rode Westport Cove. I've rode.
Loughlin, no?
No, but I've seen him. Yeah, nice too. I give Westport Cove a squeak each way. Yeah, if he settles. Yeah.
Nice horse.
Yeah.
Won a Fairy House.
Yeah.
Beat a horse of Faulty of Noel Meads. Yeah.
And if the ground it just does have the rain, he'd love that too.
I'm going to make a statement here. I think Willie Mullins' best bumper horse is not actually running the race. I think it could be Ballyburn. 100%. Oh really? Tell us more.
This is a Gold Cup horse.
Ballyburn.
Yeah. I've never seen the winner. Win this point like it.
Unbelievable. Did you see it? The muck on the road and everything. Yeah.
Just literally jumped in.
Unbelievable.
Why isn't he running?
Because the owners the owners, I think, I know he's owned by Ronnie Bartlett, but the other owner, I think, has had. I'm not sure who did. No, it's not Wilson Dennis. I don't know who's involved, but I think they've had runners in the race before that happened.
I agree with everything you said there, but there's a lot here. You know, there's a lot of good heart, you know, so it's very hard to tell. But I agree with you.
But Ballyburn is a horse that is not running here, but I think he could be exceptional. David, obviously Ballyburn is one that you can put in your diaries for next season. For this race now, what would you ride?
Fact to File, I think he could be another sort of similar horse.
But he can't beat A Dream to Share, can he?
I don't know why Patrick or Jody didn't make the running in Leopardstown. They were riding 2-3 milers, if you ask me, and a flat horse by Murrar came and beat them. It was a race that you just went no gallop in, or didn't go championship gallop in it anyway. And for me, that's why Fact to File got beat. So I'd be keen in a champion bumper where they'd go a gallop, or you can at least go out and not make the same mistake again and go a gallop yourself. I think he's the one for me. It's for me. He didn't beat much in Navan. A Dream to Share, I don't know about him. I think he's probably a bit more of a flat horse than this. Fun, will she go? I don't know. Chapeau de Soleil, no. And Better Days Ahead, I do not like that horse at all.
Okay, why will you know about Chapeau de Soleil?
So how was he in the betting? He didn't win.
No, he was second. No, but he ran some race though.
Still, it's not good enough for Willie Mullins' bumper horse.
Right, fair enough. Sorry, Mikey.
No, I'm wrong. Bernie Hollow got bet twice.
Yeah.
So
he was my hero.
Champagne Fever as well.
Yeah. But like fun's a bit short, lads, for a filly.
Okay.
Do you know, I couldn't. And Western Diego there, 1 or 2 or 3 in this. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit short too, like.
Queen's Gamble, she's won twice in Cheltenham. Johnny Burke thought the champion bumper was over. Just got out and collected in the middle of March there sometime, and
she's beating the market raising.
I know, and he was poor on her probably. He didn't get enough cover, and that sometimes that can happen. And he just kicked, let's say, he panicked a bit after being keen. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it just didn't go to plan for Johnny, and I'd give her a chance at 16-1
so
again each way. Yeah.
So would I. Queen's Gamble currently a 16-1 shot. So David thinks Fact to File maybe might turn out to be the best of the Clyde Sutton brigade here, 12-1, but gives a shout out to Queen's Gamble at 16-1. And Mikey is just about, it's for me.
Very solid bet now, Fact to File. Do you know what I mean? At 12-1, like you'd be getting your shout, you'd be getting your roar in the last 100 yards. Anyway.
You'd be thereabouts, yeah. Don, champion bumper. Yeah. It's for me, for you.
it's impossible to know with him, isn't it? Because like he was so impressive. He hardly came out of a canter in winning, and he was immediately put in as favourite in front of Chapeau. I think Chapeau said I was favourite before he got beaten.
He was, yeah.
But no, I like what A Dream to Share did the last day. He's unbeaten in 3 runs. He showed a really good turn of foot. He was weak enough in the market as well before that Leopardstown race when he had Factify behind him, and he was really impressive winning on his debut at Tipperary. Then he went to Roscommon. He wasn't so impressive. He was probably a wee bit far back in the field and had to make a lot of ground. But he won, but that was during the summer, so he hadn't run from then until Leopardstown. He won impressively, showed a really smart turn of foot. I take David's point that a Cheltenham race on a faster pace will be a different contest, but he's well bred as well. He's up with the Therese Hughes, a classy horse in the flat too. And he's been bought by JP McManus since, trained by John Kiley, very shrewd trainer obviously. So look, he's unbeaten, he showed a good turn of foot, and I think he goes there with a big chance in a race that's like full of unknowns, I think.
Excellent. A Dream to Share, currently 11-2 shot for Donn McClean. Diarmuid?
Yeah, no, I adore Dream to Share. Really, really love him. Brian Hayes put this horse up on his bookmakers.com article a few weeks ago.
A very good column that it is, I have to say. Does he write it himself? Because there's some good English in there.
He's a degree, sure.
What? Has he a degree?
He's a degree, yeah.
Very shrewd.
Yeah.
Have you a degree, Mikey?
A degree of life. Some good days and some bad.
Yes, I write the article with Brian Hayes, and he was saying that day that he was talking to Patrick, and after A Dream to Share beat Ratgall Boy at Tipperary and debut, and Patrick said to him coming home, he said that Patrick just said to him, he said, that horse went by me like I wasn't there. So that's a very smart animal. And he just put him up that day on the bookmakers, tipped him up for the DRF. And it was just what he did that day was just brilliant, because he was kind of stuck on the outside and everything else, and he just kind of boomed past them. Like, I understand the angle with Factify, but he just did it so easy. Arguably the stronger pace in a champion bumper would suit him, I think. He'd be able to quicken off it. I take the point that maybe as a novice hurdler he might make up into as good a horse, but I just think the pace there will really suit him. I just think this horse is well above average.
That is A Dream to Share, 11-2 shot. Jamie, have you a dream to share with us?
I mean, to be honest, I'm firmly with David on both of his shots. Factifile over the champion bumper trip and sort of challenge, I think, will be seen to better effect than at Leopardstown. And also Queen's Gamble, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong at Market Raisin, and you just go back to her 2 runs at Cheltenham, one of which was in a mare's listed bumper, which she beat Mullenbeg. That was impressive form, and then the 2 starts ago was equally as impressive. And I think back at Cheltenham, a galloping track, will see its good effect. I mean, she's a filly, and her form is with English horses, so there's probably a ceiling on what she's done form-wise. But they would be my 2 against the field: Factifile and Queen's Gamble.
Lovely, 2 at decent prices. Factifile and Queen's Gamble. Dean, champion bumper.
Yeah, I'd normally have no opinion at all. I think you've asked me this a few years here. And
but there's a big book coming.
Yeah, Factifile, just when I seen it run the first day, I thought it was super. It took ages to get the top gear. When it got there, just lengthens like a really good thing.
Why is he going to reverse the form with A Dream to Share?
Yeah, actually, I think he was gaining again at the line. Once he hit top gear, he was definitely gaining on I know he was absolutely gaining. And I think
they're at it again.
The hill.
They're going to be divorced.
The hill is exactly what that horse needs. So as long as whoever jumps on board doesn't wait too long to get him revved, then I think he'll devour the hill. I'd normally leave the bumper completely alone, but I've already backed it.
You've already backed it. What price?
That's the price it is now.
Lovely. And Mikey, could you have a ride in this?
No, God, no. I only ride the couple at home there that are just a bit of fun. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get the call from
No way.
WP?
I wouldn't take a ride in it because I'm.
Would you not?
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough. That is the Weatherby's champion bumper. So a few at decent prices there, I think, to take out of that. Queen's Gamble anyway, and Factifile at 12-1, but A Dream to Share seems to be the solid one at 11-2 for the gang. That is day 2. We're going to move swiftly on to day 3.